Well, got that load book finally. We got to green them today. And look at that shit. See if this is still burning. Sure is. Two in the front, 2 chains in the front, 4 straps, 2 in the back. Back's kind of saggy. Kind of questionable, but I mean, I guess that's what happens when you put a lot of weight on there. They should have probably done a different one. Hopefully I don't have no problems. Got some overhang flags on there just for safety's sakes. So that's the kind of guy I am. And then went around and checked all the lights and everything. All my straps and chains are tight as fuck because I redid the chains twice each, 3 times on the front because I couldn't get them tight. Because he kept on pulling that front one down. And I finally got them, retightened everything. So we're good. Just about to haul ass out of here and head north. Says I'll be up to Cincinnati at 6 something, but well, Westchester's where I'm going, so I'll stop before then. I'll probably may stop and see some folks. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And deliver them in the morning. On the show, on the Chat Tegan YouTube's channel. $285. Phone wanted me to go some back ass fucking hillbilly way, and I said absolutely not. After yesterday, she straight fucked me around. So I put my home address in here because for some odd reason I could not find the Cincinnati address that I'm supposed to go to. So I figured, fuck it. I know that's at least gonna make me come down to 285 from 20 because this wanted me to bounce up and go around to Marietta and stuff like that. I mean, if I was in a car, yeah, sure, maybe, but I'm in a stack. I got semi with a stack of 5 chassis that are 53 foot, and tandems are all the way back. So I don't know these roads around here, so I necessarily wasn't gonna do that, but I figured I'd kick you on real quick. 2 miles and I'm going on 75, so hopefully it's not too bad. And then I may stop. I'm gonna see what kind of cheap fuel's around. And then probably grab a splash of 50. I did yesterday in Carnersville, so, and I didn't run that much. I ran like 76 miles, maybe 120, 30 miles, but then I idled the truck for a few hours. This morning when I woke up, I was freezing my ass off and breathing cold ass air. It just started to hurt my throat, so idled the truck for a while, fucked around, took a shower. Then this lady was getting a hold of me when I was just getting done taking a shower, so I knew I was good to go. And look, that place I loaded at was only 20 miles or 18 miles from where I stopped last night in Tempe. So I'm glad I came back over 20 because I didn't know where the pickup was. She just said Atlanta, so I figured, great, it's going to be probably somewhere in town, and I was going to have to deal with traffic. But dealing with traffic to get around is fine. I may plop up into the truck parking club. God, I can't remember what they call it, bunkhouse or something like that. Their main place up there, because it's south of Chattanooga. So if I want to go hang out with them for a while and just relax, and then run the rest of the way at night so I don't have to deal with traffic through Chattanooga, Knoxville. Because I mean, by the time I get up, there's 12:30 now. Might be around 1:32, so it might not be too bad, but you never know. So we'll see. See what happens. But yeah, I figured, and I may not. I may wait until I'm bobtailing sometime to stop. We'll see. I don't know. I guess we'll just, depends on how traffic is. I mean, I'm going to get hit every fucking city because I'm driving during the day. So somewhere there's going to be traffic, which I know that, but I mean, I'm the kind of guy to where I can stop, fuck around, and then try to take a nap later and then run through the night. But I mean, I do have this, so Red Thunder. It's Aldi's cheap Red Bull, which it's ice cold because it's been in my cooler, which, you know, the truck's been cold. So if I want to get some energy and really pump it up, I can. Mile and a quarter. I probably should have stayed in that lane, but this lane was moving a lot faster earlier when I jumped over in it, so I just figured, fuck it, I'll get over here. I mean, I'm still getting past the people that are in the left lane here that I been running next to, so, but they're moving now better than we are because we got all these people coming on from the on-ramps and stuff, which I'm giving people distance to be able to get over. I don't really care. I'm not in that big of a yank to where I'm flying and trying to be a dick. Actually, I think yeah, there's a Walmart truck back here that I passed a while ago, so just letting the thing eat. Take my sweet ass time. This 13 speed's nice because, I mean, in traffic, I use it. I don't have to bounce in full gear and worry about lugging out or anything like that, especially up these hills. So, good time. But my GPS says I'll be up to West Chester. That's where I'm delivering at 7:22. So, I can't deliver until tomorrow morning at 8. Really don't matter. I figure worst case scenario, I may stop in like Florence if I do continue to run straight and don't stop at all, but I could stop in Corbin and get a hold of Rob and see if he wants to come out to the truck stop and see me for a little bit. That way I can give him a hug and see how he's doing. I haven't talked to him since Matt. I'd really like to see him, but I'm not going to take these chassis to his place at SH2 because getting back there is insane. Because it's like a real narrow goat path that's paved very shittily. So, not something I'm really interested in doing. But we'll see what happens. I don't know, maybe I won't. I guess it just depends how I feel. If traffic's flowing good and I can just keep rolling and get as north as I can, I probably will, but and of course they turned it off so you guys could hear the stacks, but I only caught one section where I actually was screaming. These chassis brakes were super nice. I plopped under that thing before I left, after I got done doing everything to check them out. Those pads were thick, so I was happy about that. When I was doing my little pre-trip inspection. Going to, lady. I like her voice a little bit better than this too, even though she's a little bit more robotic. All right, I'm doing 40. This says 40. I'm gonna slow down a little bit more because that's the kind of guy I am. I'm gonna drop a gear real quick. Because I'm creeping around this stuff. And I need to swing wide too because these chassis being all the way back, that thing jacks over into the other lane. pay attention to the road and see the potholes and shit, because I don't want to hit them if I don't have to. I don't like blowing belts and $900 tires. That stuff ain't cheap, and that gets old real quick. Like some of these bridges around here, do they not know how to build bridges and make them smooth or what? Because Georgia's about the worst for it, and then Tennessee's probably right behind. I can't say anything good about Ohio because they're in the mix too, because there's some bridges in Dayton and Toledo that are just fucking ridiculous. Cincinnati's about the same. Seems like every major city you go to in Ohio, their bridges fucking suck. But they're no better down here, and I've blown my glass out in this truck in Chattanooga more than once. Once I switched over from Georgia to Chattanooga on 75 and 24 ones. I can't believe it. This shit's like this fucking deep. And then Louisville, Kentucky, that's another one. They just don't do it. They just don't fix their stuff. But alright, that's probably enough footage for me driving for now in the city, because I did it last night, the day before, and you know, a couple times. So looks like we should be alright. I don't know. Probably gonna get backed up once we hit this where it goes down to, I think we're at 5 lanes right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once it goes down to 3 lanes, it just jams up like this real bad up by Marietta. So I'm almost close. And I'll start moving over when I need to, but I'll run this clear ass granny lane. I like that space right there. Unless someone's going slower than me, then I'll slide over. Like, I don't need to be trying to push 70 right now in this traffic with these chassis, because I don't want them shifting around if I have to brake too hard, even though I got them chained up. Got the back one pulling back, I got the front one pulling forward, so I mean, and they're mashed down in the center with those straps. And I went through and I made sure, after I chained everything down, I tightened the straps, rechained everything down, then went back through and tightened straps again. So I want my shit to sound like fucking guitar strings, and I don't want those chains moving at all. When those chains start moving, I don't like that. That's when I stop and fix them, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I'm at the Truck Parking Club Clubhouse here, headquarters in Ringgold, Georgia. It's so easy to see off of 75. I come down the other night and I'm like, man, I wonder where it's at, because I was thought about stopping, but then it was dark and I was like, nah. But I figured, hey, I'm gonna go see these guys because I want to, and they're my guys. Plus I need a sign for my yard. I need a yard sign, so I need some swag and shit like that. There's a air compressor back here. There's an air hose on the side of the thing. I'm gonna check these black tires of the chassis, because one is a little bit low. It was low when I first got it, so it's something I want to do real quick before I go kick it and hang out. I want to take care of everything I need to take care of before I just go kick shit with those guys, if you know what I mean. So I'll bring you back. We'll do a little shoot or something maybe. I'll just show you around and see what's up. So I'll be back. It's a little bit chilly up here too, so let me get my Truck Parking Club affiliated.com outfit on and we'll be back. All right folks, I'm back. Look at this nice fenced in gated area. This has a code box that you can use to get in. That's the only way to get in, and there's cameras around here, so this is a secured location. I'm at the official headquarters of the truckparkingclub.com. now you see me sporting their stuff all the time, hoodie, hat, t-shirts, you name it. Bigfoot right there. And while I'm coming back, I'm like, I've got to stop here. While I'm coming back, I'm like, I've got to stop here because it's on the way. I'm passing by this thing, and my guy Michael Anthony Lombards is here from Austin, Texas, because he works for them. And I'm like, I gotta see these guys and check this place out. So let's go inside and take a look around and see what's going on, because they got some employees in here working hard, super friendly. This place does have a bathroom, so if you come here while they're in here working, you are able to use this restroom, wash your hands, do what you want to. He said they usually, you know, 5, 6 o'clock, you can come in and use the bathroom while they're here. Other than that, the doors are locked. But let's go in real quick, because right now the doors aren't locked, and this is super, super nice in here. Thank you, Mr. Noah.
Yes, sir.
A little nice place that you can hang out and take a load off if you need to. Employees hanging around. Here's the bathroom over here. It looks like they got a Keurig machine, microwave, bathroom. Watch your step when you're coming up here, because you don't want to clonk on that. But yeah.
Dude, we were cooking in there.
Were you doing some work? He was cooking in there. There's a nice little nice alien hanging out here. Over by this sweetheart, she's hanging out doing some stuff. She's trying to find some locations. This is the guy right here, Austin, Texas, in the house.
Go, baby. Live music capital.
And I'm so glad that he's here, because I met him for the first time in Matt's. We had talked before, and the next thing you know, bada bling, bada bloom.
Bada boom. Check out this.
Oh yeah, this is where you're shooting content at, huh?
We're gearing up.
Gearing up.
We're gearing up.
He's gonna. I don't know what they're doing in here. There's no chains and whips, so it's not going to be anything crucial like that. It's just going to be talking about how passionate you are about truck parking.
We could, dude. We're gonna. I can model the new merch.
There you go.
Flexing it.
That's what's up.
Dude, we should get you modeling some merch in here.
Definitely.
Dude, this is we're cooking in here.
I thought you were actually cooking food. I was going to say, what do you got?
Lombard,
burgers
take
and fries?
a seat right there, bro. Look at this.
Hey, zooming in and getting it. That's a great shot. That's a candid right there. I'm going to go walk out the back so I can show everybody that there's air out by the shop if they need it. I will be back in 10 minutes. My battery don't die on me. Yeah, right through that door is a big shop, but they don't, actually it's really big. Let's go out there really quick. I was talking to them about getting some kind of wrecker service or something like that, because this is huge. You know, somebody breaks down on the side of the road. This is huge. If they had a mechanic that could do work, you could pull a 53-foot trailer right in there if you needed to. There's all kinds of mezzanine over there, so if you're a mechanic in the area and you want to do a shop and you want to do some kind of lease or something like that and deal with them, you got room. There is space out there. It's just where they keep their merch and stuff like that in here. You don't need to see any of that. But let's go outside real quick and I'll show you where the air's at. It's beautiful in there too. I told him, I said, this place is freaking awesome. So nice. There's Frankenstein right there, hanging out for a few hours. I'm gonna let the Chattanooga traffic drop down a little bit before I decide to slide north the rest of the way. So that's the kind of guy I am, just from dealing with Atlanta the last few days. I figured it might be a little bit nicer if I just run at night. So anyways, if you have an issue to where you need some air, there is a hose right here on the side of the shop to where you can fill your, well, that's water, but there is an air hose in here to where if you need air, you can fill up. I'll have to ask them where exactly it is. Somebody in there could probably help you out. No, I guess I know if I need to do a quick wash with the old soap and bucket and water, I can. But yeah, they got plenty of space down here for truck parking. Use promo code Keegan20 to get $20 off your first book with the truckparkingclub.com. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I'll catch back up with you when I'm cruising up down the road and see anything, you know, maybe tomorrow, whatever, don't matter. All right, we're going back out to the shop because this big content maker just showed up, and I think he's out here doing squats or something.
This far, there's nothing that can stop you. There's absolutely nothing that can stop you from absolute victory. Groove it.
Classic.
Now, what I want you to do, I want to do that same thing, but say the victory.
cross through the desert, you cross through the mountains, you go all the way to San Diego, we're all the way to Pittsburgh, we're in the desert, we're up in Minnesota, we've even got it in Alaska, truck parking at truckparkingclub.com.
Let's go!
49, all states, lower 48 and Alaska. Let's go.
Let's go! Come on!
Who's gonna carry the boats?
Who's gonna carry the logs?
The logs.
Let's go! Hoorah!
Get up.
Is that good? Yeah, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That was tough. That was
Yeah.
tough.
Who we got right here?
Chad.
Keegan.
That's right.
Let me tell you something about Chad. If you're trying to get to the point to where you trying, I ain't never tried to ever restore anything. I've never gotten that bug until this year. Till I started going over there, I was looking at the trucks and stuff. Now I done been to Max before, but when I seen Chad's truck at Max, I was to the point to where I was like, man, you know what? I feel like I got that bug where I want to just go into the woods, pull out something that you got snakes crawling through it, and restore it. Because when you see what he did with that green truck, man, that joker right there is, hey, it's up through there.
That's
Taking
what's
it through
up.
there.
It's a top
Hell
truck
yeah.
out there. That's right. He brought it back from the dead. It's called Frankenstein.
Yeah, that is exactly what it's, and it's outside, right?
Yeah, let's go fire it up. You want to?
Yeah, let's go fire it up.
All
And
right.
guess what? Guess where you parked that today?
The Truck
Truck
Parking Club.
Truck Parking Club.
That's
It's
right.
here. Where's it at? Where's Truck Parking Club at? Right here in Ringo.
Ringo, Georgia, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Clubhouse headquarters, boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, just pulling out of the truckparkingclub.com location. What a great few hours I got to spend with those guys. It was really fun. I enjoyed myself. Evan got pizza, so I was able to eat. Larry come through. You seen that, and that was awesome. They're like, dude, anytime you're coming through, just let us know. And well, of course I'm going to. But give me some coffee for the road. I was gonna leave about 10 minutes ago, but somebody pulled up and it was his first time using it. He had used Google Maps and found this place to be able to park. So, ooh, it was a possum.
At the next light, turn left.
He got booked and stuff like that, and he used my promo code, so he got $20 off his first day because that was the first time he'd ever booked with them. He had to set all of his information up and stuff. So it's all right, though. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go back in and I'm just gonna talk to him because I did some stuff. I let the truck was running, it air build up and stuff like that. Did me a walk around with my light, check everything out, and then I'm getting ready to leave, or I went back in to take a leak and wash my hands before I left because I'd ate the pizza, etc., etc. And then I'm getting ready to flip the headlights on and getting ready to hit the brakes and go. And the next thing you know, this guy's pulling in, so I'm like, you know what? This is probably going to take a while. I'm just going to go back in. So I went back in and got me a cup of coffee. And now I'm on my way. I'm going to stop in Columbus and grab a splash once I get through Chattanooga because fuel there is $2.85 and that's the cheapest I've seen it. Plus I got hours, and I told him, I said, you know, to be honest with you, if I wanted to, I said I can drive fucking 10 miles off the road and pull over if I want to, get some beer and hang out, because this stack doesn't have, the place closes at 3 p.m. tomorrow, but I'll get up to probably north, well, hell, I may run through Cincinnati and just find somewhere around there to park. There's truckparkingclub.com locations up there. I may hit one up or something, or if not, I'm staying in Kentucky and I'm running through Cincinnati first thing in the morning. I'm just kind of over traffic and stuff. I'd rather not, but I can. It ain't no big deal. Or I'll be up there about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, if So it's all good. It's all good in Ringgold, Georgia, baby. Oh, those lights are bright. Alright, we doing it. You know what time it is? Nighttime trucking, come on. Well, it's about 12:48 right now. I'm at the Corbin scales. I had to pull in here real quick because I was going where they got the blasting section, and I seen something in the passenger mirror. I seen a spark, and then I seen my strap go. So I thought, what the fuck? Let me get to the scales, make sure everything's okay, because I thought, Jesus criminy, this stuff was super tight from the time I left Atlanta, got up to Ringgold where I stopped to see the boys, and then next thing you know, went through Chattanooga when I left, and I stopped in Columbus, Georgia, Tennessee to grab Cleveland to grab a splash because, well, I got 100 gallons. I needed to, and I got it for $2.85, so that was super cheap. And the chains were loose on the very back, so I fixed them real quick. And then I'm like, fuck, I seen this, and I was gonna stop here anyways, take a leak. I needed to fix my logs because it was past midnight. And I knew that thing was like, great. It's probably from running through like Knoxville and Chattanooga because the bridges suck. Some other places. Well, there was a bar that goes across the landing gear on one of the trailers that fell down and ended up cutting my strap. So I just stopped. I threw one of the 2.5-inch straps on it, and then that bar was still on the trailer, so I just wrapped the strap around it and pulled it to where it ain't gonna move, so I can get it up there and say, hey, look, your piece of shit fell off. And it looked like it had fallen off before, and there was welds on it. So kind of irritating. It's what it is. That was a $25 strap. It's what it is, but that's trucking. So now I'm gonna cruise back up and find me somewhere comes up. I'll try to probably find somewhere around Westchester to park, to be honest with you. But these things are a pain in the ass since they're fucking tucked all the way back. Every time I go to bust a curve or corner, like pulling into Cleveland, my ass was hitting every fucking pothole around the corner because you can't get in that place and it's fucking slammy and bouncy. So of course that shit's sitting there dipping down and rocking back and forth. But I mean, that's trucking, man. So I'm gonna get out of here, the scales, and slide up north and go to where I need to. I got 2.5 hours left until I'm up there. So we'll see what happens. Can't wait to get this shit off though. I'm not sure I'll pull 53 footers again. They're fine. It just sucks that the stuff's all the way back. I don't really care for it, but I mean, what can you do, right? No, this place was closed, so I ain't worried about it. The only people here are guys cleaning the fucking toilets out. Should have went out that way. I'm just gonna cross the scales. Fucking some guy's coming. He's probably pulling in here. It's all good though. So I'll catch you later. Time to truck. Well, that's delivered. Getting ready to jump on 75 here and slide north. 2.5 hours and I'm home, baby. So I'm talking about. Of course, I'm down in Cincinnati and there's nothing on the load boards. When I'm up at home, there's always all kinds of shit on the load boards for Cincinnati. And I just said, it figures, but I could honestly care less. I'm ready to be home and see my wife and the dogs. I know the dogs miss me. I know Sprocket has. At least he's been acting up, so he misses his daddy. They're going to be excited to see me, and I'll be excited to hang out with them for a week and a half. And maybe if there's something that's local, I'll run it. Because usually between Christmas and New Year's Eve, there's usually some Whirlpool shit, some local stuff that they pay really well on. So I'll pop on that and do some shit. And if not, oh well, I'll sit at home. I'm going to go through the truck and clean some things out, make some more space, get everything organized how I want it, so after the first year we can boogie and start doing it again, because I need to be back down south for a few different things here and there. Exciting stuff. If I get JP's truck sold for him, working with the truck market on anything anything else I want to do. Run some loads, visit people, whatever. So that's what's up. Homeward bound. What's Thursday? We just got some takeout, and I gotta run outside real quick because kid come over to Goon Squad and said that big loud bang happened and her back window was shattered. So yeah, I gotta go and check out the situation. Well, I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but yeah, it's super windy, and I'm probably shouldn't be putting a tarp on this right now, but I'm going to anyways because I don't know what else to do for her. I need to tell her to clean her garage out so she can pull it in there until it gets fixed. That's what I need to do. So here goes nut mine. Well, as ghetto as that looks, it actually is going to do okay. It is super windy out. I got a piece of tin over there on a barn flap around too. But yeah, it'll be fine until the garage is clean, and ultimately that thing is put in there until it gets fixed. Should do the trick. I'm gonna go back and eat my food. Check on my wife probably. Probably shouldn't text her. She's trying to drive. Super windy. Super windy. I think there was tornadoes in Illinois or something. She said it's so muddy and sloppy and nasty from that snow melt. It's beautiful out here when it was white Christmas, but now it's Dewey Decimal System damp. But it's better than being snowy and super cold. I'll tell you that much right now, Mike. Come on.